Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear, and hopefully I didn't drop too many frames during the stream. This is also why I tend to record my streams just to be safe. Which also, on another note, I do have a VODs channel where I'm going to be starting to upload my VODs. They're going to be the pure unedited VODs. So that'll be the place to go if you missed out on a stream or didn't get to catch it, or if you want to clip something. But give me one more quick second. I'm just trying to fix something really fast. Also, I'm totally not running late. You are. USB camera. We're gonna press this, mess with this setting here, screw with this, screw with that. Alrighty. What? Really? Failed to launch Warudo. Okay. Really? Alright, well. So, Warudo decided to crash, so that's fun. Okay. It gave me, like, a unique error saying, like, hey, launched from Steam. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Do I have to literally go into Steam just to access it? Really? Alright, give me one quick second, chat. I'm running into some small technical hiccups. Alright, come on. Uh-oh. It says waiting for network. Hopefully that's not a bad sign of things to come. I hope. Okay, no. Library. See? Are you happy, Warudo? Are you happy that I launched it from Steam? Jesus, Hebus. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Please don't tell me the connection's having a bad day. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Okay. I'm praying that nothing's breaking. Okay. I'm good here. Let's just switch screens and pray that we only encounter a couple of hiccups. And now. Alright. I think we're all good. But anyways, hello there. Hopefully everyone's been having a good Saturday. I spent a lot of my time going to... Hold on. Let me see something. I'm gonna turn down... Okay. Sorry, I needed to turn down my YouTube music down slightly for me, because that was a little loud. But it's a pleasure to see everybody. I spent my whole entire day doing a bunch of stuff, including going to a Pride Festival, which has been fun. Hold on, let me make sure all my toggles are actually even working. Okay, they are working. I thought they weren't, honestly. Let me just... Okay, everything is working. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday. Like I mentioned before, I just recently went to a Pride Festival, which was pretty darn fun. Very fun indeed. I think it was my first Pride Festival in my area that I went to. And it was pretty busy. There was a lot more people than I expected. And yes, I did attend a drag show. It was interesting, to say the least. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. No disrespect to anybody who does that. I fully commend the strength and the courage, because God knows I would never do that. I would never, ever do that. I'd struggle bus so hard to even do a type of show like that. But anyways, I also, you know, went out with family. We all got to hang out. You know, I also did a couple of important busy things, IRL stuff I needed to handle. But now that that's all done, I can kind of chill for the rest of the night. Which includes us finally getting back on the grind with FF14. I know I kind of stopped at a really weird point, but it was my first stream back. I was tired out. I had no energy left in me, so I needed to just sit down and get some sleep, eat something at the end. Hopefully we could go on a little longer and get to play a little longer. I hope. Also, there goes Vtuber model breaking. I love it here. But yeah. I'm very hopeful we get to play a little more. Also, just ignore me. I'm messing around with a ton of the expressions and trying to make sure... Let's see... There we go. Also, you know what's really hilarious? I didn't even realize you can actually, like, mess around with... Brains farting here, that you can mess around with Warudo with Stream Deck, and you can actually make toggles that you can press. Ever since then, it's like, it has been... like, I am very embarrassed. Like, when I say embarrassed, I mean very embarrassed that I didn't even know you could do that with a Stream Deck and set up toggles and set up stuff like resetting tracking, setting up different toggles to remove parts of my body. That is a very, very useful thing that I didn't even realize. But yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff planned in the summer. It always seems like most of my friends have vacations, work friends have vacations during the winter season. Ooh, sorry about that yawn there. Well, I do all my vacations in the summer. I don't know. I feel like I don't have to worry about dealing with traffic for work when it comes to going to school. Not going to school, I meant to say, I live right... Let me rephrase this. I live right behind a school. So in the morning, I consistently have to deal with the traffic of school. But now that it's like summer season, all schools are basically out. Or going to be out very soon. So your girl doesn't even got to worry about that. I'm in a really good spot. I could just relax and enjoy myself. I could just drive up. Don't have to worry about that traffic. I can actually get to work even faster. And usually, with my job as a front desk person reservations, usually things are a lot more chill. Like, they say, like, oh yeah, I have plenty more opportunities, or like, hey, I could come in on any day now. Like, some of the customers I've done reservations for, some of them are like teachers that are off for the season, or students that are done with college for the season, so it does make it a lot easier. It makes it easier. Curse my English and grammar. It makes it way, way, way easier to, like, just put them in for a slot and set them up for that. But, yeah. I overall had a good time. I know definitely after stream, when I have a little bit of time, I'm definitely going to play more of my collection of Dance Dance Revolution games. And then I'm also going to have to probably start thinking about shorts content again. I gotta get the woodworks rolling again. I gotta get back to work on thinking of new scripts. I might do a script tonight. I don't know how I'll feel after stream. I know usually people say, like, oh, it's like you need to do stuff right after stream. I'm like, no, honey. You need to, like, relax. You can still think about it. You can still process some ideas, but you should kind of relax and just take a moment to just chill, vibe out, not die inside. But, yeah. I don't really have any good stories to tell, honestly. It's kind of difficult. That's another thing whenever when I return to stream, or when I'm returned to streaming, it's like, damn it, I don't really have any good stories, but I will tell you this. There is one big pet peeve that I hate without a doubt. with my job, working in an office. It's when people don't, like... I don't know, it's hard to explain. Actually, you know, it's really easy to explain. Some of y'all sincerely, and I mean sincerely, need to get your priorities straight on bathing. In general, don't bring stank in the office. I hate that. I know a lot of people say, like, oh, melee players are stinky. No. When you work in an office like mine, you encounter a ton of different people. And a lot of them are smelly, unfortunately. Either it's them getting off of work and not putting on some Febreze at least so they don't smell bad. Or it's folks who come in after they have, let's say, smoked a ton. They had some Mary Jane. They've smoked a ton, and they have the stink all over them. So basically, I feel bad because other customers have to deal with it too. So I just feel bad right in front of everyone looking weird. Because, like, think of it this way. You don't want to, like, start spraying Febreze while that sorry, I'm getting terms mixed up. While the customer is there, sitting there. But then right after, I'm literally, like, looking at one of the other customers, the one that wasn't smelling bad, and I'm just like, spritz, 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 spritz everywhere. And I, like, look at them saying, like, I don't want to be rude, but that person smelled bad. I had to. I had to. It was the only way to get rid of the stank quickly. I literally even had somebody who was like that. Like, after I checked them out and set them up for their next reservation, they said, like, it's like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that. And, like, buddy, of course I did say it in front of them, but I was like, really? Really? But I'm like, oh, woe is me, it's alright. Or, like, I'm really silent about it, and I don't say anything. I keep myself very quiet. Because if I say the wrong thing to the wrong person, I know I'm going to get into some type of fight if I end up accidentally saying something dumb. But, yeah, after that, then I'm like, I need to just keep spraying down. Especially when, like, that stank gets on you. Then it's like when you go home, you have to expose everybody to that. Listen, I'm not trying to be rude. But, like, all I'm asking, just one simple thing. Just put on some Febreze. You don't got to do anything fancy. If you want to be real fancy, you know what you should do? You should just, like, pour the whole bottle on yourself. So at least you can mask up the stank and at least get rid of it. Because, like, oh my god. It is just... It gets on my nerves. Because, like, I get they're used to the smell, but can't they at least be a little considerate? Just a bit. Just a bit considerate. That's all I'm asking. Just a little bit of consideracy. Consideracy? Is that even a word? Hold on, is that even a word? But yeah, all I'm asking is for some consideration for others, and maybe try to mask it up a little bit. I don't know. Most of my stories relate to either a customer... Like I mentioned before on previous streams, most of my customers are usually folks who get upset in a situation, and I try not to take any offense. I think over the course of this job I'm currently working at for 3 years, I've kind of learned, and also my previous job, I've kind of learned that you can't really get too emotional about it. You kind of have to understand that the customer is mainly mad at the situation. They're just mad at the situation, and unfortunately, you are the target. There's no way around it. You are the target. They're gonna throw all their madness, all their upsettingness at you. You're gonna be the target they're gonna have to throw tomatoes at. So initially, back at my first job, I did initially struggle a ton with that. I would get a little emotional, especially when it was like really, really brutal confrontation. Like, you think these people, like, getting mad at you, you think that, like, you did something bad, like you, I don't know, torched their whole garden or destroyed their whole greenhouse. But no, they're just mad because they couldn't get in line faster, or they had an expired fast pass. I'm like, ma'am, there are plenty more things you should be concerned about. And you're concerned about waiting a little longer. That's like another thing that I hate. It's like... sorry. Ugh. Oh, this weekend has been me just like coughing, runny nose and everything. But yeah. I really don't get why people are mad at the most simplest of things. It just makes no sense to me at all. None. Not even 1 inch. I think there's like one time I was stationed to like sit at a position, like to indicate that a ride's closed. So I had a couple like walk up and they were like upset, visibly upset. I was nervous because I was frightened. I didn't want to deal with these people. I just wanted them to read the sign and then walk away. But no, they're like, eh. I'm like, they're like, eh, can I speak to your manager? It's like, you're not getting anything. You're not gonna get the ride suddenly opened. That's like a big thing people need to understand. If it's closed, it's closed. Nothing more, nothing less. Why you people gotta be like this? Why? I don't get it. I don't get why people have to be upset about this. It's like, it is legit just a ride. And now, listen, I do also understand from the side of somebody who maybe is out of town and this is the only day they can visit. But there's plenty other rides. There's plenty other things you can do. But back to the story. These couple decided to like get mad at me, and what happened was they ended up storming off and the husband tripped on himself. And he like looked at me saying like, this is all your fault. This is all your fault. And I'm like, I'm looking at him like, not even like shocked, but just like plain-faced like, is this man that upset over something as silly as that? So after that situation, I had an old lady walk up, wonderful and sweet old lady, say like, I am so sorry you had to deal with that. I'm like, I appreciate it. Like, it is genuinely nice when you, I don't recommend you do it all the time, but it is so nice when like you have somebody like apologize for somebody else. And like, they don't have to do that, but I really appreciate that. Because it at least shows there's some humanity left in the world. There's some decent people left to at least understand the struggles. And that's why now whenever I'm like at a doctor's office or like at like a restaurant, I'm generally really chill. Because like I understand the struggle now. I fully understand the struggle and how miserable it is. So I try not to bat an eye or get upset. Or like whenever one of my friends is getting upset at the service, I'm like, okay, take it with a little grain of salt. These people are struggle busing here, alright? It's like, okay. Can we be a little fair? Can we be a little humble? Have a little bit of kindness? Alrighty. Oh boy, it's time for the classic banning something again. I hate when you encounter those. They're so annoying. Like, I'm legit annoyed whenever I get one of those viewers coming in. I either gotta start tweaking the auto mod a lot more to pick up on these. But Jesus Christ, they are annoying. They just suck. They take the fun out of the stream because they just then cloud up your whole little bar here. This little chat bar here. It clouds the whole thing up and just makes it look ugly. And I'm not desperate to get AI viewers, alright? Like I mentioned before in the past stream, I want to try and, like, not deal with that. Oh, hello there, Fell Winters! Welcome to stream! I currently had to ban another bot. Yay! Isn't that wonderful? Aren't we in like a wonderful time? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it great? Your girl here has to deal with that almost every stream. Like, I'm not even kidding. There's always a damn chance. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Looking fabulous and fine as always. And then you gotta like an AI viewer say like, hey, buy cheap AI viewers here. It's always fun when we ban the bots. Because they always come back. They're like a cockroach. You just can't kill them. They keep finding a way to come back. Oh, and here's a big thing. I especially hate the ones that just like try to engage in a conversation. Or like those are like, hey, it's like you need like new overlays. I'm like, no, I'm good. The overlay I have here is awesome. I do appreciate it. I think there are ban words you could set up. I'm definitely going to have to set that up post-stream and work on that, honestly. I will have to definitely do some work on that in the future. Again, like I mentioned before in my past stream, I'm going to be trying to make steady improvements and keep getting better at this. I hate the add-on me Discord bots. Yes, those suck. Or like the one saying like, hey, I can link you to my like, I don't know, insert random website with all of my cool credentials, and then you realize a lot of it is stolen art and then stolen model showcases that are stolen and trying to pass it off. Like, I'm really sad for anybody who falls for it. Genuinely, I'm genuinely sad for anyone who falls for it. Because honestly, I would like to go up to the person who scammed them and, you know, give them a little punch where the sun don't shine, if you catch my drift. And then try to make them give their money back. Like, I'm lucky that I grew up with a family that's very keen on catching on to these scams and is pretty on point. So I've absorbed a lot of that knowledge to pick up on that information. But not everybody is in that scenario, unfortunately. That's why I'm apprehensive of selling art. I don't want anyone stealing it. Yeah. If I was an artist, I would definitely put a lot of safeguards. Like, I feel terrible for artists who have to deal with that sometimes, of people stealing their art. I know there's been a lot of cool tools and ways of counteracting and trying to shut that stuff down. Like, I'm pretty sure, this sounds weird. Have you ever heard of, like, coding it? You know, I think it's called glaze. I want to make a name myself before selling art. That's fair. That's honestly really fair. Yeah, that's honestly me. I don't want to sell any merch yet. It'd be cool. It'd be really cool. A big dream of mine, I mentioned before from streaming a long time ago, I would love to get fan art. Even just one little bit of fan art would make me happy. Like, again, Fellwinters, you don't have to do this. I'm not saying that I want it. But, like, if I could naturally just have somebody make some goofy fan art, it would brighten my fucking day. Alright? I don't know why, but I would get that immediate dopamine rush of just seeing your girl getting fan art. It probably won't happen this year, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream. And also, oh jeez, alright, there goes the cough. It's not permanently gone. It's almost gone. I can feel it. I can feel the cough is almost going away. I just probably gotta put up with it for just a day or two more. But, yeah. Either way, I still had a great time today going to the Pride Festival. It was such a good time. It was such a good time. I had a lot of people commenting on my fit or commenting on my look. For context, now during the summer season, I wear a sort of biker jacket or biker vest. And a lot of people love it. A lot of people really love it. So, yeah. Oh, I got a lot of comments saying like, hey, I like your overall look, or like, hey, that looks really cool. Nice jacket. You know, I was with my family, so it's like, I didn't really I don't know. I'm the person that gets really on guard when I'm in a new environment, but eventually once I get used to it, I kind of mellow out and get really chill. I'm pretty sure it's very common for people to be that way, but it's especially for me. Even if I get like a comment thrown out at me, I'm gonna naturally be a lot more apprehensive. Not in like a mean way, but I'm gonna like give a little wave like, thank you. I'm gonna be like really quiet and be like, okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But like once I've been there before, I'm like really, I open the gates wide open once I'm more comfortable. I generally be like, oh, thank you so much, thank you. It's like, thanks, next. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, chat, I'm pretty sure most of us are like antisocial to a degree. I think that's like super common. It's like every time I hear a content creator or a VTuber say like, oh yeah, I'm pretty antisocial, it's like, I don't want to be rude, but I'm pretty sure all of us are. Some of us, hold on, let me be a little fair. Some of us are extroverted. There are some of us. Not everybody, but it is pretty common to have a lot of people be introverts. Bleh, English me. You know what? I think now is a good time that I think we should kind of jump into some FF14. We are going to be doing a lot more grinding since, you know, I did... Hold on, brain's farting here. Let me see here. Now, here's a big thing I want to do this time. Not accidentally keep the category on just chatting. Because I kind of messed up badly. This is a common mistake I make. Throughout both my streams, or all my streams, I consistently forget to change the category. I don't know how or why I do it, but I seem to do it every single time. Without fail. Like, I could be, like, getting into something, then when I end stream, I come to the realization that I'm like, well, shit, I completely forgot. Time to cry myself to sleep. Hold on, I'm also logging into FF14. We're gonna switch over to gaming. Go over to switch category. There we go, category swapped. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. I always set up my stream before I start. I do that. Here's the good news. I have a proper toggle now on my stream deck that allows me to change the game category. Like, I can just click one button and it switches it for me automatically. So if I refresh my little feed here, it properly is on FF14. Now, damn. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, shit. Ah, crap, my controller's low. Now, will this plug work? I'm gonna hopefully see if this works. I'm about to get on FF14, just got done with the first Limes visit, and I'm on Gridania. I'm in Gridania. Ooh, cool. That's nice. Alright. Okay. Okay, server is currently congested. Alright, hold on. Let me do something real quick. No. I know, my battery's low. I might have to switch controller midstream, chat. Because, I honestly forgot last night to switch to charge my battery. I honestly forgot. So, oops. My B. So I'm smart. I swear I am. I swear, chat, I'm smart. I swear I am. But, yeah. As you see, I've kind of leveled up my job a little bit. And time to explain another thing. You see this little, moon crescent below the level up level here, chat? This is Rested EXP. AKA, this is the game encouraging you not to be sweaty. So you always want to try and save in a sanction because you get a little bit of extra EXP whenever you're not playing the game. Now, I believe there is a cap, if I remember correctly. So you can't, like, sit there for a year and then have tons of EXP. You do need to eventually, and I mean eventually, like, engage with the game if you want to be able to get... Hold on, let me see here. Get more Rusty EXP. You do need to use it up. Alright, let me get back to terrible voice acting time. Look what the choreo dragged in. Good to see you, Gradoss. I asked what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. It so happens a fellow by the name of Dunnan, who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Udall, which means to buy them. He asked that I send any looking for his work his way. You can find him over in Horizon, if you fancy. That's in Western Thailand. Alrighty. So we have to go help with, Speak the German and Horizon. Oh, wait. I will use one of my Aetherite tickets to transport for free. Yippee! Alrighty. There you are, buddy. Let's see what you got to say. Gradoss, I presume. Aye, Montemay's set to expect you. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods from port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy. They do. Enough that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Monami to send me any souls looking for work. 12 knows there's plenty to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself of some use. Yes, boss. Time for me to do nothing but work. Hey, we leveled up. Lucid dreaming. I like how I'm not even getting any of the gear. I'm gonna hit a point where I'm gonna need to, like, go buy some gear. I will eventually need to. I'm just being really damn stubborn and not wanting to do it. Let me see here. Find drunken soon, give me this notice. I can't afford any further delay. Let's see here. Oh. Is that a motorcycle in my fantasy game? That is a motorcycle in my fantasy game. How the... Wait, there's a Sprout? That's gotta be Mog Station. That's still really cool. But, that is a very cool bike. Oh, and okay, never mind. Well, time to move on. It is always so weird to see, like, modern tech in Final Fantasy XIV. Mog Station. Cloud's bike. Oh. For me, I don't want to really buy too many things from Mog Station. If I can avoid it. Okay, I bought the reindeer thing because that was cool, alright? It was the holiday season, but that's different. Ugh, what do you want? Dunnan's product? Here's the product. Ooh, wait until you get to the end of Dontro. There's a whole modern area. Ooh, I'm very interested to see that. I don't know anything beyond Shadowbringers. And I'm going to also put this right here. Please. No spoilers. I'm gonna click this. Ignore what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. Yippee! Please no spoilers. I got you. No more spoilers. Alright, time to get more cash. I like how I'm completely abandoning any gear the game gives you. It's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll just stick with my scriggly diggly basic gear. Uh-oh. Well, It looks like my, my PlayStation controller died. That's great. Oops. Hold on. I have a backup solution. You see, I have what is known as a Nintendo Switch 2 controller. Hopefully this works. Yes, it works. Okay. Oh god, this feels so weird playing on... Uh-oh, this is gonna be interesting. Do I... Hold on. Which button does it? Okay, this button does that. Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. So, while my controller is charging, I just came to the bad realization. Some of my controls are flipped on Switch. So, I'm just gonna let this controller charge and pray I don't die and fail. Okay, no, I need to go search for raw. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting adventure. Okay. Alright, hold on. No, I gotta press this button here. No, wait, no. Oh my god, this is gonna be a process. Okay. So, if I die, I do apologize. Uh-oh. Well, I'm triggering every enemy under the sun. Okay, at least my Blizzard command is good. Okay. Did I activate sleep on accident? No. Uh-oh. Well, I might have just triggered 2 more enemies. Okay, well, I guess I'll fight you. No. Do this. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Alright, well... Note to self, please make sure I charge my controller in the future. Because I am at a bit of a disadvantage here. Okay. Okay, now... Oh, shoot, I forgot I locked onto you as well. Whoops. You can definitely tell I am a rotting sprout, as it has been a minute. Okay. Honestly, you know what I need to do? I need to go to inventory. I will eat this. There we go. Get myself a little extra EXP. Nope. Activate that. Alright. I got this. No, stop. There we go. Okay, please. Okay. Nope. Get out of the damage puddle. There we go. I did it. Alright. This feels so weird. Like, it's all the other control buttons are completely fine. It's the, there we go. It's just the face buttons that are all flipped around. So I actively need to reteach myself. Oh god, alright. Okay, Go. Actually, that was the smart play to do. No. Alright, I got it. Alright, let me just rush back over. It does feel nice playing on a Switch 2 Pro controller. It takes a second, chat. It takes a second. Again, I've learned my lesson, chat. Please charge your controllers after stream. Because I did not, and now I'm out of luck. But, yeah. I do like how at the start of the game, each quest is a little different. For each set of quests, for each one of the major cities is a little different. So, like, I'm pretty sure with Gridania, it's got a very different quest line. Oh, slay more enemies. Cool. Alright, where are you? Alright, let's go. Please die. Perish. Perish. Okay, that's one killed. Where is the other? It would be funny, chat, if I just attacked a bunch of them at once. Here. Okay. No. Here you go. There we go. This'll work. There we go. There we go. It'll all work out, chat. Don't worry about it. I'm just, like, multitasking. Don't worry about it. I can take enough damage. See, I'm good. See, I'm all good. Oh, wait, that's bad. Hello there, enemy. I'm not... Wait, no, I did not mean to trigger that. I did not mean to trigger that. Okay, well, you know what? We'll fight it. We'll take it down anyway. This is an extra source of EXP. I love it when I actually lock onto an enemy. I've done this before where I've completely locked onto an enemy, didn't realize till it was, like, too late. And then picture me just lying dead on the ground. And there was no one there to revive me. No one. Just no one. No wee healer to help me. Just a sweet embrace of death. Honestly, I really feel like Black Mage is not that hard to play. It definitely takes a minute. It 400% takes a minute to get adjusted. Oh look, a fellow Black Mage. Well, I'm technically a thaumaturge. I haven't gone that job yet. Or haven't evolved yet. Okay. Chat. Honest question for any of you veterans. What do you think is, like, the most beginner-friendly job? I know people tell you, like, any job is viable, but what do you think, in your eyes, feels like the most beginner-friendly? Like, you don't really have to know too much? I say Bard is stupidly easy to play. Very, very easy to play. Yes, I will stay in Horizon longer. Warrior or Bard? I feel like Warrior is really easy, because it's just self-healing. You are a big, beefy boy. You could just sit there and get smacked or smashed upside the head by a frying pan or an anvil, and you'd still be alive. I fear my cutter is a misfortune en route. Alright. The last letter to Lost Hope. Let me see. Is this... Actually, where am I exactly? I could just walk over there. Yeah, I could just walk over there. You know what? I'm walking over there, chat. I'm saving the money. Oh my god, that's enough. I'm always enchanted by players when they have mounts early on in the game. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Oh, and there's somebody else. I will eventually unlock the ability to fly. Just not here. Okay, well, ow. Come on, let me run, let me run. You know what I'm jealous of? Whenever, like, new players have, like, an experienced player that's able to fly them around like a taxi. Listen, I'm not saying anything, but I will admit it, chat, I do like to be the passenger princess. Because whenever I'm driving, I am, like, if I'm with somebody else, I am on guard. Like, my senses are heightened. Like, I am, like, I do not want to crash. I so don't want to crash. I most definitely don't want to crash. I don't want to crash. That's the end of the story. I just do not want to crash. Like, when I'm by myself, I'm, like, in a really bright and happy mood. I'm like, alrighty. It's like, this is pretty easy. Let me go drive to the store. Then my friend's like, hey, it's like, can you drive me to the store and I could tag along with you? Then picture me being, like, so determined that I'm just really quiet. It's like only with my friend Beezy, who's from Canada, where I was with him and I actually kind of drove him around, I was pretty chill. But anybody else, I generally get really just tensed up. Chat, like, are you, like, comfortable driving with folks with you, or do you prefer to drive by yourself? Honest question. Because I naturally prefer to drive by myself. Because at least if I get into an accident, at least I know if I get into some type of accident, I don't have to worry about somebody else's safety involved. I know that sounds really effed up to say, but I rather prefer that way more than potentially risk somebody else's health. Actually, hold on a minute. What is going on here? Oh, this is, let me see here. Hello there, ants. I'm going to take a little baby detour because... right here. Detour time. Because I totally have another quest that I started up. Oh, hold on. There we go. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry. This'll all work out, chat. Nope. Actually, I could just cast this one here. Let me try casting Blizzard 2. Hold on. I got it, chat. Look at me. Look at how skilled I am. Even though I'm technically having a handicap. Alright, there we go. I will resume doing that in just a minute. I'm just gonna focus on... Okay, there's another enemy that I need to take out. I think that is part of the hunting log, which is another great source of EXP. Alright, let me just do this. There we go. Let me just take out a couple of these, chat, real quick. Eh. There we go. And then I'm just going to take out one more of these. Hello there, you. Nope. There we go. Oh yeah, another thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to kind of be focusing on grinding off-stream. Just to make things go faster for this playthrough. So hopefully by next week, I at least can get this job up to, maybe I could get this job up to... Oh, entry complete. Nice, I got some EXP. I'm hopeful by the time I complete... or get into next week's streams for FF14, I can at least have this job up a solid couple of levels. I'm not trying to make the playthrough faster. Okay, I admit I'm trying to make the playthrough a little faster. But I'm trying to make it so we have a smoother time, so we don't run into any level blocks where we need to then do grinding, then need to go to a job quest. Let's see. Hoopla sent you all this way because of a late letter? Sigh, the boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give a quin's ass about this settlement. No one in Alda does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer, the refugees and their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Hey, I leveled up. Alright, he has a request for us. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? Ugh, I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine, listen. A band of outlaws have taken up residence at Quivering Mars on the ridge of the south. Their leader has styled her to the Elspone, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. Spit. I said split, but spit. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Ooh. We get to go on a hunting quest. Yippee. Let's see here. But I will take a quick moment to go on a micro detour to kill a couple more of these enemies real fast. Really, 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 really quick. Alright. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Die, die, die. Okay, cool. No. There we go. Alright. I promise we won't be doing any of these weird side quests throughout the entire playthrough. I'm only doing this for the initial start to help out with... Alright. Go, go, go. Just please kill them. I think this is the last one I need to kill. There we go. Alright. Bam. Actually, I think this is where I'm supposed to be going. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Okay. I guess I go up here. Alright. Can this lead me up higher? Can I take advantage of this? Come on. No, I can't. I thought I could climb up here. Come on. No? Well, drats. I guess I do have to go through here? Let me see here. Hopefully this leads me to the area. Watch it not lead me to the area. Yep, it's not leading me to the area. Hold on. Your girl's lost. Alright. Hold on, let me just be smart here. Exit out, and then go around. Let me go this way. Oh, hold on. Please don't attack me, enemies. I'm just passing by. Don't mind me. Pretend I'm not here. I'm just here to do a quest. Leave me alone. Okay. I guess I have to go all the way around just to get in. Okay, cool. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so I guess I have to get up there a little higher if I want to get up to them. Let's see, Quivering Attendant. Ah, no! Go away, go away! Oh crap, I didn't realize I'm in front of enemies. Uh-oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with these either way. Come on, go. There we go. Okay, this is not dealing any damage. Okay, okay, I'm at a major disadvantage. Go. Okay, crap. Alright. Alright, I'm good. I can recover. I can recover. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. I can recover. I'm good. Don't worry about the health. I'm good. Okay, no, 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 no. Do not cast. Let me just get right up to this corner so I can heal. Okay. Note to oneself. Let's not be an idiot here and take them out one by one. Let me just wait to heal. I'm smart, chat. I know what I'm doing in this game. Alright. There. Go, 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 go. Come on. Go, 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 go. There we go. How many attendants are there? Oh, I see a fellow ranged fighter. Well, too bad I'm the better one. Too bad. Ow. Alright, now I can switch over to this. Oh my god, how many of them are there? Well, at least I'm earning a little bit of EXP for this. Oh crap, I got poisoned. Okay, I got this. Come on. Let's see. Blizzard. Blizzard. I wonder, do some of you guys play this game? For some of the folks who have played FF14, do some of you guys play this game to relax? Because I could see the appeal. Also, that character was just bugging out for there for a minute. I don't know. Perfect. You could die next. Let me just get rid of all of ya. Come on. Alrighty. I will just wait a second to get my mana back. There we go. You sense a hostile presence. Alright. Bring it on. Bring it on. I got this. I got this. Oh, I'm paralyzed. That's fun. I say I play to relax. But I could see the appeal. Okay, defeat him. Cool. Alright. Time to fall off the stage. Okay, never mind. That wasn't enough to do fall damage. Okay, cool. No, please don't come after me. Please, no. I'm just a spry little child. I mean, sprout. Yep, I'm just a basic sprout. Don't come after me, please. Honestly, I'm gonna... for the foreseeable future of the series, I'm calling myself a rotting sprout. I love it. I love how I coined the term rotting sprout. It is great. So it's done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Udal is more preposterous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate. But none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a murmur's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of Rose must look on to others for guidance. Hold on. We will select this. Ooh, let's see here. Leofric would like you to deliver an item to Horizon. Although it's just an old ornament dagger, it belongs to the brass braids of Rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Oh. I see. Let me see here. Where is it? Okay, that's not that bad of a run. We'll take the run. It generally feels so weird. Just running on foot. I am majorly spoiled, essentially. For future expansions, I am majorly spoiled. I also do need to eventually... I know we'll eventually encounter the quest where we will unlock mounts. But it's like, I want it so bad. Alright, I don't want to join this fate. I'm sorry. I'm not interested. No thank you. You guys can take care of yourselves. Don't worry. Good luck. I believe in you. Like, on another note, I really do like the gear that you get for, here. I do like the starting gear you get. It is a really cool glam that I like. Very nice. Very nice glam indeed. Or not glam. Very nice starting gear. The other one that I like is the male aura. I think the male aura's starting gear that you get at the beginning of the game is really nice. Very cool. It just sucks you can't wear it if you're not that class. Alright. Let me... Is that a level 50 enemy? Don't mind if I fight it. Eh. I like how I tried to help. That is very adorable. It was like level 50. Oh, somebody healed me. That's cute. Aw, that's adorable. It's always fun just to like randomly help out a player. That's what I like about MMOs. You could just randomly come walking in on an event and you could just join in randomly. It is very cool. It's also fun just bumping into other players. I'm pretty sure for like each expansion, it's crazy busy. Seeing everybody interacting. I cannot wait to experience that if we can get to Evercold before it releases. Or if we could get to the end of Post-Dawn Trail. Ah, Gardesia. I received word from Catherine Leifric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter to me. Here's an old dagger. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades is permitted to possess it. Captain Leifric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. How could he possibly mean to tell me? No. Of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Buddy, I don't think he's going to be reclaiming it anytime soon. Hey! Fire 2! I learned my AoE version. And Swiftcast! A very good skill to have. Alrighty. Following footfalls. Oh my god. They need your help to assist his fellow Brass Blades. The Brass Blades of Rose have need of your assistance once more, Gradoss. Thaumaturgists for the Odyssey are surveying the footfalls' ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security, but Captain Bernard only sent a handful of Brass Blades. Despite his assurance to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possess to be sufficient. I would like to have you offer my assistance to my comrades. Cool. Where is that located? Oh, it's not that far away. Cool. Oh, merchant and mender. Purchase weapons. Purchase tools. Let's see. Can I get something that's a little higher leveled? Thaumaturge 1215. Ooh. I'll take that. Purchase one. And then I will go ahead and sell. I'll sell. Nice. Got a little bit of extra cash. Alrighty. Is there a person who sells, independent armor lifter? Perfect. Can I buy battle gear? All classes. I'll take those. I will take... No. I will take this. We will take this. We will take... I gotta get all dolled out, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to look really goofy. Alright, we're just gonna equip this. Yeah, look at me, guys. I'm all geared up. Oh my god, look at me. Jesus Christ, I look like an absolute wreck. I promise, we'll look more fabulous later. Just not right now. Do we have something for our offhand? Yes, I do. There we go. Look at how nice we look, guys. Rate my fit. I give it 3 out of 10. It needs some work. Hold on, let me zoom out. Look at how goofy I look. At least I have better stats. Yay. Alright, let me find these folks. Hello there. A bleeding venture coming to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain about this. He said trusted men only. Anyways, we got this under control. And besides, this operation got nothing to do with them. Boy's got a stick up his arse the size of a saboteur. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Ooh. I do not desire that. I will take those bronze pieces. But I will talk to you. Let's see. Is there anything that's slightly higher? No. Then I'll definitely take those bronze pieces. Hey, adventurer. Mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Bean is planning some festivals for the Palmator to see, and he wants to treat them to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guest, eh? Head west and south of the village. Tell Ruff that he is to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to the Horizon for the feast. Alrighty. Hold on, give me one quick second. I'm gonna take my shoes off, as I've had them all day after walking around a bit. Let me take my shoes off. You know what's really funny? I could be so focused on a task or playing a game that it hits like 1 in the morning and I'm not even out of my work clothes. That's how lazy I am once it hits the end of the day. I'm gonna straight up just like jump straight into some game time, or like I will binge watch a show, and then by the end of the time I'm like, huh, where did the time go? It's morning again? What? Of course I don't do that during the weekdays because I have work and I do need to get up bright and early. I have some self-control. The weekend, self-control's out the window. Alrighty. Hello there. Fresh fish for Captain Brim? Of course, of course. We'll do our best, madam. Unfortunately, we had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, my lady. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Alrighty, that sounds good. Hey, I'm level 19. Alrighty. What are you on about? Murdia has stumbled upon a secret. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Criminal Miners were in the cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they'd come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Not to say, I think one said, they are to meet with the co-conspirators soon at Footfalls. What did you just say? What are you doing here? You just got here. Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings? The brass blades cannot abide by such manifestants. Forgive my eavesdropping, Gradoss. I came to Crescent Code merely to thank you in person. But I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside of Horizon's gates. We must act quickly. We are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Bernard at once. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You mustn't stop him before it's too late. Captain Bernard himself is working with the bandits. Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. We'll totally make it in time, chat. We'll totally make it in time, chat. I bet we will. Totally. Yep, we'll totally make it in time by running at this pace. Yep. And hopefully I don't encounter any enemies. See, we totally made it. Yep. Totally. We didn't make it. We didn't make it, chat. We didn't make it. Captain Bernard, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... What? Those gauntlets, those boots? Why, you're one of Quiveran's men. Sir, that man's a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What, Captain? You're working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Narcisite, I'd get my gil, and none would be the wiser. But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lorito himself. No, it can't be true. Why did you people think to join the Brass Blades, Vtuber? To serve and protect? Ah, I totally didn't mess up the voices there. We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I'm Sir Barandon Quiveron. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Well, then settles it. It's clear that everyone's best interest that the both of you die. Not if I kill you first. I am gonna do... I'm going to focus my... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. That is a ton of damage. But that's it. I'm putting all my energy. Oh, thanks for the cure. I wonder if this will work. I do apologize if I'm not performing well. It feels so weird playing on a Switch controller. I'm so used to playing on PlayStation. Alright, come on. Die, die, die. Where is spear, Gradoss? Hold on. I got it. There we go. Oh. Come on. There we go. We did it. We did it, buddy. We defeated the bad guys. That's enough, Balin. Your partner's dead and your plans are undone. You have no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Liverett. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiverton's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brassblade was using his name in advance a personal agenda. He knows? Seven hells! But I'm a captain. He wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brassblades of Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Bladewind, you said that Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on small-scale smuggling operation. This is all his doing. What else did he say? That our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares not but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we're no shortage of greedy sods. Some who would probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, men that are good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Gradoss. The captain and I will escort Captain Bladewind back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when you return. Alrighty, all's well that ends well. Now I'm gonna eat food again. Do I have food? I don't. I guess I'm gonna have to go buy food when I get back into town. Okay, where is it? Let me just turn around. Okay, don't attack me, please. No, no, no. It still feels so weird playing on a Nintendo controller. I promise. Throughout the stream, I will go back to the main controller. It's just, this one's crappy. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Alrighty. Now, can I purchase items like food? Food? No? Merchant Mender, Independent Armorot. Oh. Welcome back, Rhodesia. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of his rank, which means the Brassblades no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Gradoss. For your services, Sultan, you're a true hero. Nice. No, I don't want to do that quest. Does any of you sell food? Purchase battlefield. Merchant and Mender. Repair gear. No, none of you provide food. Okay, cool. Putalipa. Secrets and lies. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he's one of the Sultan's elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We know now that the former captain was consorting with a consolidation of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of the constellation, so I dare not tamper with it myself, but given the events of recent days, I knew whom not to trust this information until now. I have chosen you, Gradoss. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Mondomy of the Quicksand and relay circumstances of its discovery. Not only such a supporter of the Sultan, but she's well acquainted with the Sultan one. She'll know what best to proceed. Oh my god, my English is all over the place. Blech. Alright, well. Time to do what I do best. Teleportation time. Fee is wavered. We will definitely use that to skip. Alrighty. And then we're going to do another little miniature detour. And go to the Vomiters Guild real quick. We'll do another little mini detour. Alrighty. We will speak to... little old you. Oh, hold on. Hi. Okay, I guess we'll have to continue the quest in just a little bit. Back to the main quest. We will just use this crystal right here. Adventurers Guild. Alright. Alrighty, let's see here. There's our favorite person, and there's a lot of players here right now. Ah, Gradoss, it's been too long. Jonathan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I wanted to know that I am very grateful for everything you've done for the people of Udall. Even though you see the seedier side of the city, you continue to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is this? You look like you got something to say. Here's a letter. A very important letter. So that's what this is all about. Vtuber is thinking Owen might be in league with Baldwin? That this letter could be proof of something shady? We needn't worry. Owen is as loyal as a Sultan's born as I ever know. Have the foggiest idea what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Gradoss, I think I know what this is all about, but you need to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Sweet. Quest complete. And level up. But, can I count on your discretion, Gradoss? If so, then listen closely. To the outside world believes Udall is to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultan Nanamo of Unanmo. Truly is, though the sixth wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the syndicate. But as that may, the Sultan's gotten the support of the people. She might struggle to keep even if that incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of a royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen the Sultan, was in charge with guarding it that night. I bet anyway this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we knew had been threatening with the thieves had a letter for Owen of all people of all these times. You need to take this to the man himself, Gradoss. Tell him Monomy sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. Alrighty. It looks that as our fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Alrighty. We must help this person out. Quest accepted. Let's see. Let me go over to this little crystal here. Before I do that, I will do this. Holstein strip. There we go. Okay. Hello there. Ahem. The heart of the Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here to this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. It ain't good, Chief. It ain't good, buddy. Have you read this, adventurer? No, haven't read it at all. I see, but you have some inkling to what it contains, I think. Mistress Modini has doubtlessly explained to you the significance of the crown and what loss it could mean for her grace, the Sultan. This fief shames the Sultan woman, Sultan's worn, and most of all me. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax on my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we searched frantically for any signs, any whispers of its whereabouts for the crown, and we have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you arrived bearing this ransom note, and the criminal state of the price for their return of her grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes her grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Yu legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate. I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, will you consent to be the presence for the exchange? Mistress Monami has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet to reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those who are still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. I will. So as you've been seeing throughout the story chat, things are slowly building up little by little. So let's see. Do I have the guild to take a hit? I could take the hit. I'll take the hit for the guild. There we go. I got enough guild to take a hit once in a while. Alrighty. So, where do we need to go? No, don't teleport. No. There we go. Not yet. But, yeah. Another note. You don't have to do what I'm doing for these playthroughs and swap jobs. You could stick to one job and most of the experience will carry you throughout the entire game. Yes, there are definitely recommended ways to get XP and definitely do some additional grinding. But you could just play for the story with one job through every expansion. Alrighty, destination. We'll wait around a little bit. Waiting. Level 18, we are definitely above level. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance that I have that you'll honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen. You're the least untrustworthy man. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me that you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made a mock of our trust. The deal's off. Wait. Here's your payment, as promised. I'm not gonna sniff. Sniff. Aye, 'tis is the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now at long last we have it, the power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what is those that you were handing over. Why, what is it that seemed as valuable? Sorry for the yawn there. What seemed as valuable as the crown seemed to you? Or did you assume we were feeding charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Sildan. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you from further ignominy. Ooh, that's a fun word. And that's not good. There's too many on the Gradoss. Run! Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It is your duty to serve the Sultana, lad. And you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultan Ward, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Hey, the cavalry has arrived. Sultan Ward? Ha, no matter. Kill them all. Alright, you know what? I'm going after the main dude. At your command. Master Potter with me. Oh. Alright. It is so cool that I get to experience this bit of content. I like how each one of the starting cities has their own little side quest that ties back into the main story. It's pretty cool. I kind of like this one a ton. Stand your ground, Sultan Ward. Come on, go, go, go. Come on, take him out, take him out. Come on, come on. At least I'm kind of getting used to playing on controller here. Well, more specifically the Switch controller, because, Punelli, it feels very weird. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, shoot, I need a kill. Kill, 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 kill. What are you doing over there, child? Stop healing! Oh shit, I busted up. I did pay attention. Please kill? Please kill? Please kill? Uh-oh, I think I'm about to fail the quest, because if he dies, yeah. Oops. Oops. Yeah, that is a pretty common fail condition if you let one of your allies die. What the fuck? Okay, no. Don't put the difficulty down to easy. Just put it to normal. Calm down, game. Don't put it to easy. We don't need it to be that easy. Now, can I... Yes, skip cutscene. Thank you. Okay. Let me just focus on helping him out over here. Alright. I'll activate this. I'll focus on assisting real quick and killing this enemy off. Here. I will help this person out real fast, alright? There we go. Then I will do this and help them out over here. Here, I will assist. I was trying to kill this main one off as soon as possible. Here, there we go. god. Stop attacking more of these guys. Stop. Just focus on the main one. Hold on, I gotta watch his health. Oh god dang it. Hold on. Hey you. Stop. Stop it. Ow. Okay, that's not good. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's not good. Help. Okay, I am not doing great. Okay. Go down, go down. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Alright, I did a little better this time. I kind of just blindly went towards the main enemy. Alright, I am just gonna throw that out. Get some initial damage rolling. Come on. There we go. Now everyone can focus on this enemy and take them out. Yay! I got it the second time around because I was not an idiot. Master Papashan? But why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vault, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan's one, they have the crown. This lot sought to only delay to us. Let us speak again back in the city. Alrighty. Hello there. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this time. Uh-oh. O mournful voice of creation, send me a creature of the abyss to thrall to my command, that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, that's fun. That's totally cool. I love it here. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Oh, it's only level 16. That's not bad. That's doable. This isn't too bad. See, this is pretty easy. Wow, this isn't really that hard at all. There we go. Oh, hello there, Fake Grid. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. Ah, an unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. I don't think that's the case, buddy. You got 2 against 1. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, I forgot to switch. Shit. I'm not doing good in terms of damage. I swear. Come on. Keep it up, Gradoss. Keep it up, Gradesia. We almost have him. Yay! We did it. Duty complete. Alrighty. Ugh, the wisdom of the Paragons shall be blown by mere mortals. Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We have long suspected the involvement of the Bringer of Chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure if they were responsible for recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Shalians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right, you're one of the gifted. You know, that marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I say you were a lodestone for it. Anyways, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what granted conspiracy you stumbled upon next? I jest. Have I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have been taken so long to intervene at your last altercation. But all is well that ends well. Our masked friend is no more, and while we very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some reprise. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Gradesia. Is that a crystal? Can I eat it? Is it another Jolly Rancher that I could eat? What flavor is it? Is it grape? Oh, it's gone. Oh man, I wanted to taste that. Alrighty. Speak with Papa Shan in the heart of the Sworn. Well, time to do my favorite job. The fee is wavered. We'll waiver a fee this time. I just want to be careful not to burn through these, because, like, it is a very useful item to have, to be able to use those tickets at any time. I definitely will save a couple for the next expansion, because that's where it's going to cost a lot. Okay, let me see here. Alright, Aetherite. We will go to... There we go. Hello there. Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Proceed into the heart of the Sworn. Yes, we will. Actually, I want to see what you say. You have my thanks, Gradesia, for helping me defend Her Grace's good name, and for sparing the Sultan's word further dishonor. I believe Master Papasan would like to thank you personally. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Gradesia? I was once a Sultan Sworn, you know. It has been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of Station Master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her in person. Never before have I seen so despondently what news of the Crown's fief reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn, Gradesia. Nice. Thank you.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar. Her
Is that who I think it is?
Majesty, Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, once whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest
Oh my god,
honor
I
he
look
might
so ugly.
bestow.
I'm sorry I don't look this presentable, ma'am.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! tokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Ul'dah, confer upon you this gift. Raubon?
Raban.
Your Grace.
I'm sorry, I love how
See
she
to it
says
that our
Raban.
champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
Oh,
As you command, Your Grace.
that's a big honor. Oh my god, I'm like staring up at him.
If what they say is true, Ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Raubon al-Din. With the consent of her grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one.
Ooh.
Her grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
You will, you shall.
An honor, indeed. Come, hero. Until then.
Alrighty, I'll
For the sake of her
see you in the
grace
future.
And the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
In the light of the crystal, eh? Quest complete. Alright, Owen would like to speak with you regarding the Sultan's invitation. By the 12 Gradoss, for an adventure to receive a personal invitation from her grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most highly distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Udal. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, however, Mistress Monomi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreigner guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksands and speak with her. Alrighty, I shall do just that. Alright, let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, let me do something real quick. We are gonna go on a little detour here. Right here. Because actually, I got a bit more cash now. I feel like I could upgrade myself a little bit. Independent Arms Merchant. You are the one I want to talk to. Level 20. Can I actually purchase it? Ah, level 20. Oh, there we go. I will... Oh, geez, that is pricey. Can I sell some of these to you? Sell? Hey, there we go. Also, I'm gonna open up my armory and sell. I'm not gonna sell that. Not gonna sell that. Not gonna sell that. Not gonna sell that. Okay, I don't have enough right now. Good to know. Good to know. I do not have enough to afford nicer stuff at the moment, so I'm just gonna go back. For now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's not a... Not a great combo there. Alright. Welcome back, Gradoss, and congrats on your invite to the big dinner. To be honest, I've never imagined to be explaining the procedures to you. It's usually only foreigner dignitaries who get to hear my prattle on and on about the royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy woman, so keep it short and sweet. In accordance with our ancient customs, all guests of the banquets are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made especially for the occasion. They were meant to symbolize, actually, forget about that. This is meant to be the short version. Him. Being a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan's ward won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith's Guild, Mistress. Sepidipity is expecting you, as I want you to head down there now. Once you got them, come back to me and we'll continue. Yes, indeed. However, I am gonna go back because I do want to pick something up. Because, let me see. I will go right here. There, we'll go to the Goldsmith's Guild. And you should be the one right here. Hello there. Greetings. Is it something I can help you with? Ah, Gradoss, your earrings are right here. I don't know why you're all the way over there, but that's besides the point. I've crafted them myself. I have you know, they'll be very pleased. In case this mistress didn't warn you, the box is locked and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It is a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Monami, so you'll need to ask her to open the box on her behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan's Warn takes to her grace safety very seriously. That is a lot of safeguarding there. Well, I guess she does have some enemies, if we know anything based on what we've been hearing. So, fair enough. Alrighty. I want to do something really quick. We're going to save that. Alrighty. Hello there. Picked up your earrings yet, Gradoss? Yes, I have. Here they are. Let me just gasp. Well now, looks like the guild runner outdid herself with this pair. You best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, God knows what might happen. Now then, hopefully you feel sociable, Gradoss, because you're about to be hobnobbed with Udal's elite. Let me know when you're ready. Let's see, Monami wants to set you off to the banquet. This is it, Gradoss, your big debut in Udal's high society. The banquet is being held in the Fractionate Chamber. Head over to the Royal Chamber, we'll show you on, and be sure to put on your earrings first. Oh. Let me go to character. You know what? We're gonna doll ourselves up. I think we should. We should make ourselves look really nice. We will... I think I have a perfect set. We're gonna doll ourselves up a little bit. Nice. Alright, there we go. Then let me just put on some nice glasses. There we go. I look a lot more fashionable, a lot more presentable. Doesn't this look good, chat? I look a little more professional. Ignore the twig. Alright, let's go over to... There we go. Alright, let's go to the banquet. Damn. Now saying going to the banquet, it makes me a little hungry myself. Alright. Up we go. Hello there. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultan is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for the arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, my lady. Please proceed inside. Alright, I think it's cutscene time. Or voiced cutscene time. Aw, look at him. He's all dolled up too for the occasion. Hey.
Your Grace.
Reborn?
I still love the Reborn.
By right of the Royal House of All, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion!
Aw, you're way too kind. Aw, you don't gotta be that
And
way.
with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Hey, what do we got? Do we got hors d'oeuvres? Do we got some fancy little tiny meals? Or I could just go walk over in the corner.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
Yeah,
Nor
that is a
can
little
her grace
depressing.
do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
Yeah, that does
Beneath her
break my
mask of
appetite a little
stately
bit.
serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am
Ooh.
truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
Bloodlight. This crystal that I thought I
So
ate?
bright, almost like by the 12.
Hey, I just have this blue
Tell me
raspberry
true.
Jolly Rancher.
Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether?
Actually, yeah? I just kind of take a dirt nap.
Yes, you are like they were.
Like who?
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is...
Oh, whoops, I did not mean to skip the
When
dialogue.
I look
Oops.
at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs.
I'll not
It is
eat
a
the Jolly
gift
Rancher,
from
I
Hydaelyn,
promise.
Mother of all.
I promise I
one
won't
she
eat the
gave
flavored
to you
Jolly
for a
Rancher, even though
reason.
it looks really good.
Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes
Alright.
and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
I hope so too. Oh, well, I think it's time for me to have another dirt nap. Ooh, we get another vision of the past. AKA exposition dream. I gotta take a dirt nap, guys, if I want to be able to see more exposition.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Who's that?
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Oh, I don't think it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Who was that? Was that an Ascian we see in the distance?
We are being watched.
Oh boy.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Uh-oh.
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Oh, there's somebody at least.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Oh, that's not
Damn
good.
it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Ow, but, haha. Snake? Snake? Snake!
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
Ouch.
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Oh no.
Yes,
I don't
my
think
lady.
I don't think you're gonna get back to them anytime soon.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
I don't think you got a
General,
choice, buddy.
Please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy
Oh shit,
priority.
no,
Let the
don't
main
skip
host cover
cutscene.
their retreat
Oops.
and bring
Oh, whoops, I also skipped the dialogue again. Yay!
Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Oh.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
Well, that's heartbreaking.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Ooh, we get a bit of perspective from the Ascians.
Sogin Moise Tonsul. Logalo. Asawad.
The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay no mind. They are powerless to act. I has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Ooh. Pretty dark and foreboding there, folks. Aw, I was taking a nice dirt nap. Why did I wake up so soon? How are you feeling, Gradoss? Well, feeling good after my dirt nap, but now I'm on a plain bed. They said you fainted in the middle of one of General's stories. I had to have you carried back to the Hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guest, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you are getting enough rest? You sure you are getting enough rest, Gradoss? Life of an adventure is pretty taxing. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this. Anyways, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Oh, forget the General left you a message. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Or had your dirt nap. Alrighty, well, time to get out of my, fancy attire and get back to this attire. We will head out real quick. Where is it, though? Oh, not that far away. Cool. Now, where are you? Hello there, good sir. I've been waiting for you, Gradoss. I trust you've fully recovered. Good, because there's much work to be done. Work I would have you do. Cool. I've been trusted with something special? Listen well, Gradoss. This will take some time to explain. Alrighty. What is the task you beseech upon me? I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eroisian Alliance. Oh, sorry for the burp there. 5 years ago, we looked on. Powerless, as our brethren and sisters were taken from us at the Cotonou. First Bargalians and then thrice damned Primal they called forth for this treachery. Not a day goes by when I do not think of my fallen comrades, and the warriors alike whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cotonou with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It's my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. I would have you bear my words to them as a personal envoy. Why not? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light I could think of. The question is, will you accept it? Yes, indeed. Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Nomensi as my official representative. Now, there's a great many malms to travel, but I need the time nor the patience to wait around while you do it on foot. Alrighty. What is this? I hereby grant you the permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of an Imperial attack has forced us into impose drastic restrictions. These passes are only granted when circumstances demand, as in this case. Though we were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Gradoss, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you to go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm in which the warrior light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be bartered by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go forth, Gradoss, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. Alrighty. Quest accepted. Alrighty, let me just... Oh, I just go this way. I guess I'm going back to the Adventurers Guild? Yeah, I guess I am. I guess we gotta go talk to our wonderful, wonderful Monami about this. Hello there. Hi, back from your meeting with Reborn, aren't you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the General Flames herself? So you've been bearing the greatest man's words to the leaders of the Alliance. Will you and my airship? Bugger me, that's an honor and a half, that is. I can't think of anyone else who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Gradoss. I truly am. Now, I dare say Reborn told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most ghost folks go to the grave, having never once set a rosier from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet the have and never know the blues and limbs of the Mensa shimmering seas, or the mithril greens of the leafy Gridania. But not you, Gradoss. You see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you'll go, savor those experiences, for all are they priceless. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Udal ain't the only place to seek with troubles, as you discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth to be told, that might as well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of woman you are, Gradoss. And what other kind's that, you ask? Well, the kind that can't resist sticking a nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go charging. Safe travels, Gradoss. I'll see you when you get back. Alrighty. Alright, then let's head over to the airship landing. Which should be right over here. I will teleport here to save myself some time. Airship. Okay, there we go. Airship landing. Hello there. Greetings, madam. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Lamentia. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flames General Envoy, Gradoss Terapagos, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Proceed to the landing area? Alrighty, here we are. Board the airship? Yes. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa Lamentia is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Alrighty. Off we go. Aww. Aw, look at everyone waving. When we first met beneath the salted tree, I sensed there was something unusual about her. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeeds, Gardesia, Godspeeds! If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the Fardreep before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. Ooh, what's this cutscene here? Oh god. Oh, the frame rate. Oh god, the frame rate took a major hit. Ooh. That's not good.
15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest vessels.
But that ain't a pretty looking performance there. I promise, chat, I will work on fixing it and seeing what's going on. I don't know if it's either my VTuber model causing issues. That's what I presume. It might be an issue with that, where it's kind of bugging out a bit. Alright, back to laggy 30 frames per second cutscene. Yippee! Oh my god, I don't know what... No, don't skip cutscene, no. Hold on, let me turn this on.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's
Okay, the performance got back to normal. Kind of. It's like picking up between like 50 to 60... Okay, yeah, it's constantly fluctuating. Okay, I definitely need to fix this post-stream and see what's going on.
It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
It's like the performance like has like an occasional moment where it lags out, and then it kind of just gets back to normal.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I think you should be very careful what you're saying.
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Those are dying words right there.
My lord!
Here's a fun thing I always remember. Whenever a character unmasks
Please,
themselves,
call me Nero.
they're probably
Tell
an
me,
important character you'll
where were
see
you
later.
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Ooh.
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate.
Wait, was he like a spy?
I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Uh-oh. Well, he's about to die.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any. Or
That
else
was
you'll be
pretty
most
cutthroat and
displeased.
ruthless right there.
At once, my lord.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Alrighty. Guess we're in a brand new area. Can I jump over this? Okay, no, I'm not supposed to go this way. I'm supposed to go this way. Jump. I have to basically Yes. Leave the area. Can I just walk through the gates, game? No. Hello there. You are the Aldalian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lomencia. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the crow's lift at your earliest convenience. It'll take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, please speak to Zavia. He'll proceed to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Hello there. Greetings, madam, and welcome to our fair city. If you permit me to examine the seal of the missive you carry. There you go. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way. Ooh, we get to meet the other leaders of the other towns that or other starting cities.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak
Hold on, let me
for
just...
them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This
Yes.
way.
Oh. Hello there. I am nigh spry
I bid you
adventurer.
welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Gallian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed in the Grand Companies. But the Eorzean alliance anew. But Galamad was not content to wager all in a simple contest of marital might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legadus, Hell's take him indeed to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamad, from the heavens and cast it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent the lunatic scheme, we marched on the forces onto the Cotonou Flats. And there met was the Vilif Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cottonelle, and I have seen fully many. By though we gave no quarrels, spared no one aught sought our effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Donna came the winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of breath, the legion of the Empire was set aflame, while other own armies were fared little better. 'Twas if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Ever as I steeded myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and I was still smothering land was warped beyond all knowledge. When the Archon Louisa was still with us, he would doubtlessly shed some light on these unfamiliar happenings. Alas, he is not. I have feared we wanted from his wisdom in these days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. I speak not only for the beastmen, but do not imagine the Empire has forsaken its claim to Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we've lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us. Save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Reborn has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Sorry, I had a little itch. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see that the Flame General receives my replies. You're traveling to Gridania, yes? Pray give my rewards to the eldest Seedster, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste. But I would tell you it all the same. Fare you well, Gradoss. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. I will be making one little baby detour. That being right here. Oh, the performance is starting to tank a little. Alright. I'm going to attune to this because it is very important. Cool. Actually, what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to do this. Ethernet. Look at all these players. There we go. Lift attendant. Hello there. Return to airship landing. Alrighty. Hello there. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, madam. Are you ready to board the ship? Yes, we will. I will board the airship. And I'm going to skip the cutscene this time around because there's no real additional stuff added. It's only in your starting town you get an extended cutscene. Here we are. Alrighty. Ah, you must be the envoy from Udal. Welcome, Gridania. Madam, the Elder Caesar awaits your arrival. Where in the seven hells is that woman? Oh, that's cute. Oh! That's cute. Greetings, good madam. You are Udal envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the Conjurer. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand. Alrighty. Then let us go. Wait, where the fuck is to go? Alright. Oh. I'm stupid. I need to go upstairs. It's been a while, right? Ooh, a pretty bustling place, I do see, in fact. Alright. I will, however... What the fuck is that? Okay. I'm like, what is that giant orb? Wait, what? Hello there, I am... Wait, what? Hello there, I am doing some recruiting our free company. An Angel's Beast reference. We're currently a small guide of players whose founders are new to FF14. I am not going to be rude, but, I do not desire any interest of joining a free company. But let me quickly attune. Yippee. We will just... Oh, whoops. Not this quest. Not today, though. I will go ahead. We will go to Old Gridania. I will off-stream focus on, like, getting a bunch of these, travel points enabled. But for now, we are going to mainly just, head straight for the person. We'll do that instead. Ooh, and I believe that's part of an event. I think it's part of the Make It Rain event, which are some really cute events they do for Final Fantasy XIV. It's like the Valentine's or Christmas Day event in games. I will encounter that on my own time. Again, this kind of live stream is going to be mainly dedicated to the main story or the main scenario quest. Alright, I will attune to this at least. There we go. Hello there. You are Odanian envoy? Beg our pardons, madam, but might inspect the missive okay. Verify, verily, the seals of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me. Hello there.
So you are the Ul'dan envoy.
Yes, I am.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
Wait, what? I disconnected the controller trying to connect my PlayStation 1 back. Okay. Please? Hold on. Can I... Alright. I think I have enough charge to use it. Yes, I do. Alrighty.
Please.
Yay! I get back control of my PlayStation controller again.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Pray tell me, adventure, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts... I skipped over dialogue, shit. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around our stables, you say, I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide it with such counsel as I'm able. But first, a friend of my friend, I would tell you more about the Garlean Fret. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even amongst the most influential nations in Isabad, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magics, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about its subjugation of its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each of its own ever-expanding territory. And when all of Isabel lay within its grasp, it turned to its ravenous gaze upon Erosia. Yet, Garlemont's transformation did not come about by virtue of Magitech alone. Its success owed to the most consumable leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solos Gon Galabas. Fuck, I can't speak. The man who built an empire in his own lifetime, yet he has lived long, and after more than 40 winters, it is said that he grows frail and even more prone to illness. If the rumors are to be believed, the matter of suggestion has destabilized the imperial court. That would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet, we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, but Garlemont still maintains a presence in Erosia in the form of the Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legis Ganval Belsar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Erosian air, none of us may sleep well. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all that we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is bested with its own primordial problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf, so he means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advances. Though the primals possess an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat possessed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think of only what which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirits of the united which brought the people of Erosia together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal. I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Again, I also apologize for the performance of this game getting a little wonky. I promise I will fix it post-haste. Alright. Here we go. Your work here is done. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthward. I thank you for coming. May the 12th see you safely home. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 May stations. Before you may board the ship, you must pay the required fee in Gil. Call of the Sea. Alright. Oh. Try on. I pray your meeting with the Elder Caesar went well? My Lady Envoy, correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Adher of Lintelmencia? While you were there, did you happen to meet Balron, the purposer of the drowning wench? Garious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I'm told he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what of the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you're interested in learning more, pray speak with the Baroness's establishment. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use a ticket and straight up warp there myself. Yippee! Goodbye. I love fast traveling. Alright, Call of the Sea. Lower decks. Okay, I just gotta... I will take one of these pathways here. Alrighty. Now, where is Dying Man? Where are you? Where art thou? Oh, there's the drowning wrench. Wrench? The drowning wrench. Ahem. Hello there. Welcome to the drowning wrench. Sit where you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Huh. Aye, a Baron. Who's asking? Ah, he's got a job for a capable venture, you say? Well, you're pretty right. Just you're fairly warned, this ain't a job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding awry. But if you think you're interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Yes, I shall, and I will... complete. Sweet. Alright, we will swap out into this robe. There we go. It's probably pirates. Baron, the provider of the Drowning Wrench, is in need of a capable adventurer. I think you're fair take the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word is that some suspicious-looking buggers, I meant to say, I know what I'm saying. Some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in out the Sangio Saragot. I need of a trusty sort to lead them up north of Ale, and to find out who they are, what they're up to. Doesn't sound like much, I know. But we are so long as the fishbacks per pirates paid us an unwelcome visit. Ain't a folk are feeling a little bit nervous. If you will permit me, Master Baron, should be happy to elaborate. Oh. Whoops. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what I owe this rare honor, Comrade Renner. Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I was informed that you've requested an adventure to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from my recent reports. Over the course of past moons, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of the Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after the squad of my own soldiers have completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Saragot included. The search revealed little, say the family of Kotarals have taken up the residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search the Satasha again. But with the Sasha testing our defenses daily, I'm loath to assign the task to limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Though they sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead, any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Satasha is located west in Lakoshna. For further detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult my fellow colleague. She can be found at the ferry docks and lower decks. You're the man. Good luck to you, lass. Alrighty. It's probably pirates. Alright, I guess we'll head back down here. We should... Yep. There we go. I see those people in the distance, but I will go this way because since we're like besides the music there. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Independent jeweler. Speaking of which, you know what I need to do? I've been very okay, I still got that equipped. Culinarian. I will definitely buy some stuff from you. Hold on, I will buy a good couple of these. There. I will buy 35 boiled eggs. Okay, Battlecraft Supplier. Magic here. Purchase gear. Let me see here. Ooh, I will definitely buy that. I will definitely buy this and upgrade myself a little bit. Is there something that's a little... Okay. I will buy magic gloves. Thank you. Alrighty, character. We will go ahead and do this, do that, and do this. Cool. And then I will go right here. Oh, what makes you think it's pirates? Pirates. Soon may the weathermen come. Oh, soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Ah, the sea shanty. I love that. That is one of my favorite sea shanties. It is stupidly popular, but it is a really good one. Hello there, gamer. Right now, we're continuing on with the main story of Final Fantasy XIV. We've made some pretty good progress so far, and I recently just bought a bunch of boiled eggs. So, I'm just gonna get rid of all this. Sell. Take all my junk. I don't want it. Here we go. Hello, hiya. All right, now, can I? No, backspace. Okay. There we go. Cancel. Not a retainer. I need to get access to Tradecraft Supplier. Okay. Here we are. Because I want to get myself a new weapon. Because the weapon I have is a little old. Okay, let's see. Battlecraft Supplier. Magic, level 20. Let's see here. Let's see. Which one is a little bit more powerful? Alright, we will buy that. Character. We will swap this out. There we go. Now we're a little stronger now. Alright. Let me... Okay, I have to go this way. I swear I remember this game. I swear. I swear I remembered how to play this game. Yep. Alrighty. So we should speak to a certain someone. Where are you? I know you're somewhere around here. Can I fall off? No, I can't fall off. Every game I try to find some way to fall off because it's like, come on, where are the boundaries? Where are the boundaries? Alright, hello there. You here to learn about the Comrade Renault's investigation? Then you want to board a ferry for Airport. Once you arrive in Western Costa, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you to train you with the skills you need. Yep. Oh. Wait, I have to do that? Can I? Alright, I'll take the ferry to Ale. Yep. Here's my guild. Ooh, mapping the realm. Alrighty. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. It's been really fun re-experiencing ARR. I will definitely tell you this. ARR was originally way longer. Throughout the multiple expansions that have released, they have made significant strides to reduce the length of ARR. Like a good couple of quests have been cut out. So here we go. Seasoned Adventurer. Ah, you must be the adventurer whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. Heard that you're about to brave the deaths of Satasha Saragot. The occupants of those cabins are rumored to be numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have believed, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the heights of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And shall you need the training here at the Hall of Novice can provide, I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercise tailored to your particular field of expertise. Can I skip it or is it required? When you have mastered all that teach, then it's time to head north once more. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have no choice. I have to engage. Sure. Yep. Nope, I'm ignoring you. So the Hall of Novice is like a fun little tutorial place. Actually, I will engage with it for one particular reason. Because there is a pretty nice bit of rewards you get from this. So, DPS training exercise. I recommend you take on this for a couple of core reasons. Number one, you'll get a shiny new set of weapons. Or not shiny new set. You'll get a shiny new set of gear that's really good and will carry you for a good chunk of the game. So, it is very important to engage in this, and we will be doing it during this stream. It is one of the few side quests that you kind of need to do if you want to have the best possible time. Alright, you'll pass the exercise once I've decided you've learned this lesson. It is really annoying that you cannot skip this. I wish you could just skip this. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I'm ready to begin. Yes. Alright, the training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. When they refer to the strike zone, they refer to the damage puddle here. So for example, as long as your character isn't in the circle, or isn't in this little damage window, or I'm going to call it the orange juice, as long as your character... Hold on, I'm fucking brain farting here. So that is a damage puddle. As long as your character is not sitting in the damage puddle, by the time this disappears, you won't get hit. So technically you could be risky and still attack while doing it. So you could basically keep attacking, and then once you feel like it's safe, then you can easily exit. So it's very important. As long as you're not... So for example, to show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean here. So basically, what I could do, I could basically walk back into this, and even though the attack is going off, it doesn't count. So for example, I could still be sitting in that fire there, and as long as my character wasn't in the damage puddle, it does not count. So essentially, if you see a damage puddle below you or a damage marker, definitely get out of there as soon as you can. Or, if you're wanting to play more risky, you can stay in there, and as long as you're aware and leave at the right time, you won't get hit. You can still get back to your spot and continue doing damage. Also, I'm going to eat a boiled egg real fast. Unable to initiate the Hall of Novice. According to my records, training exercise 2. We will do that training exercise. We will do them all real quick. Also, I love the music track here. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whenever an enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming a target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Is everything clear? I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I am ready to begin. The training exercise is now underway. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. Alrighty, I will do just that. That's the way, novice. I'll keep him occupied. Very good. Now here's a hint about enemy facing. Your opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flank or behind. There is also certain techniques that perform better when executed from certain positions. So what he's referring to is you see the little half-eaten donut that's below the character there. The sides are the flank. And the little empty hole, the part where the donut's eaten, is referred to as the flank. Certain attacks will deal more damage or grant a myriad of effects if you attack from those spots. To view it better, if you look from a bird's eye view for the half-eaten donut, to show you what I mean. So I'm gonna use this character as an example right here. Show you what I mean. So what you could do from a bird's eye view, if you make a cross or an X, there's 4 different quadrants. The front is where the little pointer is. The sides where these little baby arrows are the side, or the flank, or not the flank, but are the sides. And then the one behind is the back. So again, it's pretty important to read your tooltips as it will grant you information in regards to that. Very important to pay attention to that information, as that information is super helpful. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordinating with your comrades. Each foe will fall at the swiftest under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear? I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I am ready to begin, Master. Please let me begin. Also, here's a fun little fact for you folks. If you wait long enough in that arena that I was in previously, the thing will repeat the exercise, which is kind of adorable. It is very goofy if you wait there, because then you have to wait for the whole dialogue again. But, okay, so let me see. Which one is he attacking? Okay, so he's attacking this one. Hold on. But don't worry, it is very hard not to fail this, because, hold on. Target the enemy. Wait, which one was the target? I'm pretty sure this is the one. Pay attention now. Target the enemy engaged by your... Okay. Is this the right one? Okay. Sorry, both of the enemies are bungeed up together, so it's very confusing. Don't lose your focus. Alright, here we go. Him. Alright, he's almost done. Grind him to dust. Alrighty. We did it! Oh, I just realized I have like a red hoodie, so I'm matching with my allies. Alrighty. Yippee! Actually, I think I have some inventory or armory that I can equip. Character... Yep, there we go. Brand new fly boots. That is actually hilarious. Brand new fly boots have like lower. That is hilarious. Animal 16. Wait. What the fuck? Oh yeah, these are... Hold on a minute. Well, I gotta feel pointless here. But there is something at the very end. I will tell you this. There is something at the very end that you earn that is really nice. That I do recommend sticking this to the very end because it does reward you with something really nice. Okay, let's proceed directly to the briefing. You remember the lesson where I had you evade enemy attacks? I guess now you're going to combine attacking them at the same time. The exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear? I trust? Say the word when you're ready to begin. Alrighty. Alright, the training exercise is now underway. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we'll start the exercise again at the beginning. Alrighty. This ain't too bad. This is a pretty easy thing. So as you saw here, I did a little bit of slide casting here. As long as I get most of my way through the attack, I'll be able to easily continue on. So right here, yep, I'm able to get out of the way in time. I have time to get out of the way, and there we go. Duty complete. Bravo. And that concludes your training. But yeah, I do recommend if you are struggling throughout the game, throughout partway through your journey and thus far, I do recommend you take this on. Because soon, you're about to see the reward you get, and we get a level up. Alright, DPS Exercise 5. Display all exercises. Okay, so we just have a couple more to get through. I promise we'll get on to the main content in just a moment. I promise. There is a nice reward waiting for you that's pretty helpful. And let's proceed directly to the briefing. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. The sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear? I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I'm ready to begin. Alright, let's see. The training exercise is now underway. Keep an eye peeled for reinforcements, novice. I'm going to zoom my camera out so I can see. Alright, where are they? Oh, hold on. Let me just refocus and realign. There we go. There we go. Yep, focus on me, buddy. Focus on me. Here comes another. Alright, hold on. I got it. I can do it. Alright, there we go. Now see the battle to its end. But yeah, these tutorials are not too hard. It is very hard to lose. And plus, you're in a really controlled environment, so it really is not that difficult. And the best part is, remember, you're getting EXP for this, which is pretty helpful. So it is very worth doing these things, according to my records. Alrighty. Duty registration. Alright, we're on to the second to last one, I promise. These quests are pretty quick. They don't take that long. Alright. What do we have to say? Let's proceed directly to the briefing. In this exercise, you'll learn to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood while the portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate or your party will be overwhelmed. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the final training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I am ready to begin. The training exercise is now underway. Engage the enemy, but be wary of the gate. Alright, where is the gate? Where is the gate? Where's the gate located at? Hold on. Oh, the gate is open. Hold on. Well done, the flood of enemies has ceased. Alright. Uh-oh. Hold on. Alright, let me take care of this little guy. I will cast lightning, so at least I'm constantly doing damage to the enemy. And then I'll resume my efforts on this enemy here. And that should be it. We should pretty much be almost done with this. There we go! Duty complete. Alrighty. Hello there, kind sir. Can I have my reward? That is an item that won't really help me. Thank you. Alrighty. Onwards to the final training exercise. And this is where we're going to get a really nice reward for doing it, though. Duty commence. You arrived at the mountain's peak, the final exercise. As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Alrighty, I am ready to begin. The training exercise is now underway. Let's begin with the basics, shall you? Pay attention to where the enemy is facing and stay out of harm's way. Alrighty, I will do just that. But I do agree, this is a pretty nice tutorial area, and you can access it very early. Alright, I'll make sure to put the enemy down quickly. Go, go, go! Another jacker. Oh no, another jackal. Oh no. I'll do that. Then I can constantly be doing damage over here. Alrighty. Oh shoot, I'm dumb. I thought I had more mana left. I'm dumb. Well, I'm smart. I swear I am. Alright, now face multiple foes. Remember, to coordinate with your allies. Alright. Let's see which one he's focusing on. Is he focusing on the center one here? Oh shit, hold on. Nope, shit, fucked up. Press the wrong attack. But actually what I can do... Oh shoot, hold on. Let me get out of the way. Okay, Jesus Christ, enemies. Calm down, calm down. Oh, actually, what I could do is this. There we go, I can attack multiple. Ooh, magical. I also fucked up and used the wrong spell. Whoops. Oh, no, shit. Hold on. Well, I'm smart. I swear I am. Hold on. You could tell it's been a while since I played FF14. Maybe I really did need to do this tutorial. Wait. Oh god, how low of mana was I on? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, that was pathetically low. Alright, now the last challenge. This one hits hard. Alright, you got it, boss. I'll take down this enemy with my magical might. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Then we switch over to Blizzard. Keep switching over to Blizzard and keep using it. Wait for Thunderhead to be used once it's under 10 seconds or gets to the last 5 or so seconds. Oh, I think I just barely got out of that attack. Alrighty. Just a little more novice. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, wait. Did I actually lock on? I just realized I might have just actually locked on to the wrong thing on accident. Oops. If I did, my bad. Alrighty, bravo. This concludes the exercise. Pray come and receive your reward. You've proven yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. So the item you get is the brand new ring. Which with the brand new ring, let me show you what I mean. It increases XP earned by 30% when level 30 or below. So it is a pretty nice item to have. I will equip the Ring of Fortune. Did I get anything else? No. But, yeah, the piece of gear, you will get a full set of gear. The problem is, it isn't really that useful right now. As in, it's kind of weaker now. But, especially if you did it early on in your playthrough, it is... The brand new set of gear early on in your playthrough is pretty darn solid. Also, I can't believe it, I just went in the wrong direction. Ugh. Also, I'm trying to get a good stretch in. Alrighty. Alright, let's head up to this area. What is this place here? Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty, and not some daft sod on a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are. Thank the gods. I assume you already know that the ship's slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a dens nearby. So when we received word that a men of questionable quality have been sent passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if the lot belongs to them fish-back-fancying serpent ravers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappers are still fresh in people's minds. Anyways, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly what we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch over here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Duty Finder and Duty Support unlocked. Satasha now accessible. A new regular duty has been added to the Duty Finder. Duty calls, a dungeon beckons. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventures, but also progress the main scenario quest and test your prowess as a given class or giant in a timed event. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer. With a little guidance, you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. 2 ways to adventure. You may challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods, by calling upon the support of trusted NPCs, or by pooling your talent with other players. By the best friend or the first acquaintance, no matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. So, duty support. So, essentially, you could play with CPU players, which are still pretty good and are built to take on the challenge. And here's a fun little fact. Duty support wasn't originally in the original 2.0 release of the game, aka Realm Reborn. It only started coming out with the release of Shadowbringers, and is a great way if you are a DPS, aka yours truly. So here's a fun thing to remember. Unfortunately, for somebody like me, let me show you what I mean. So here's the wait time, less than 5 minutes. Maybe that's on a good day. But unfortunately, on not so good days, the queue times can definitely rise up to some extremely high numbers. I've had a moment where the queue time was over 10 minutes, and then exceeded up to 45 minutes. If you're playing DPS, you are going to have a fun time interacting with main players. Again, duty support is pretty helpful if you do not want to wait. I believe most of the main scenario quest dungeons can be taken on with a group of NPCs. So you can experience the game. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure you get the same amount of EXP if you're playing with CPU players, or allies, or NPCs. But I do recommend to play with players because it is a great way to build experience, you know, get to see players live and about. I know for me, I got to experience it a couple times. I was very nervous to even take on the content by myself. But I do recommend, or I do think it's going to hit a point where you do have to engage in the content. I think most of the dungeons you can take on with a group of NPCs. Or B, you can take them on with some players. I will tell you this, if you're using tank or healer, you are going to have a way shorter queue time. If you have friends who play the game and you are using DPS, I heavily recommend you work together with them when taking on some of these quests if you want to play with live players and have an easier time. As you will have a way worse time if you are doing what I'm doing here. I'm not sure for the remainder of ARR if I'm going to be doing dungeons like this. Most likely, I'm going to be doing them with a group of NPCs if I have the ability to. That's probably going to have to be my preferred way to play, if possible, on stream. If we can get lucky and bump into players, hopefully soon, like this, hopefully, even though knowing my luck, it's probably going to be an hour. Either way, duty support is a very useful system if you're DPS, as you'll be waiting a while. Like this, so I guess I'll... I guess I should probably just, I'll dance around out of boredom here. Oh, I guess I'll strike a pose. Me and my gallant wardrobe. Look at how immaculate I look. 5, 6. I guess let's see. I guess I'll play on my phone. This is me antisocial right here, just staying on my phone, not wanting to engage with anything. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Come on. Don't make me wait past 5 minutes. Come on. Please? Game? Please? Please? Woody, please? Please? Please don't leave me here for like over 10 minutes. Please? Computer, please don't let me sit here all this time. Computer, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, please. It's about to be 5 minutes. Please no. Please don't tell me I've already enacted the curse. Please? 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 Don't do this to me. Please? Game. Come on, game. Please don't do this to me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Surely, don't worry. It won't take this long, I swear. Whoa. Whoa. So, as you see here, it's, taking a lot more than 5 minutes. Did I mention the DPS times are really rough? Even if it says the average wait time is less than 5 minutes, it's probably going to be 3 minutes more. Way more. I feel fearful that if I go into a story, it's going to end up popping up on the queue. I bet it is. Oh, yep. Average wait time, 5 minutes. It updated. Yep. I think we're cooked. Come on. Come on. There's got to be some random adventures. There got to be some mentors who are willing to do a quick little dungeon with me. You know, who are willing to help me out. Come on, computer. Please. Please don't leave me like this. Please. Please. Okay, so, chat, how was your Saturday night? About to be midnight. Mine is going well. I feel like I want to quote the meme of, like, Robin from Teen Titans Go. It's like, who wants to join the Talking to Themselves Club? Ooh, me! That's 2 members! Ooh, what about me? That's 3! Wow, this club is growing! That's what I feel like sometimes when I'm waiting here live. I'm like, yep, I'm talking to myself. I'm going crazy right now. It's gonna be like the 45 minutes. It's gonna come down to that. It's gonna come down to that. I'm gonna get cursed because of this. Come on. I guess technically we could run around and do something. You don't have to. Here's a fun thing. You don't gotta stay here in game. You can just walk off and do something else. I can just walk away right here. Why don't we do something, chat? Why don't we do something to pass the time? Let me see. I guess we'll go and encounter this crystal here and work with that. Might as well. It's right here. There we go. I'm gonna be genuinely shocked if it takes over 10 minutes. Parkour. Oh! Hey! I will take it. There we go. And then I will put down party. So I'm going to change the chat mode to party. And I always say, hoi me. Alright. Alright, hoi me boys! Hello there. Oh, whoa. That was creepy that the game wasn't supposed to load that way. Alright, let me see what our Marauder does. Hold on. Alright. So most likely what this tank is trying to do, I think they're trying to pull. Yeah, they're trying to pull multiple enemies. Let me see. Whoa, whoa. Green. Wait, what? Hold on. Uh-oh, that's a lot of enemies you're pulling there, buddy. I'm putting faith in you. I believe in you. Oh, shoot. That's a lot. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Okay, alright, well, that's not good. This hurts. Did I mention I have some level of skill? Not really, but you get the point. I'm skilled enough that I can do okay in this content. Okay, we are just gonna use singular fire. Okay. I guess we're gonna go ahead and, oh, those are a lot more enemies. Alright. What the? God dang it. Here's another thing you need to realize with, good old Black Mage. Most of the time, if you try to engage, did I not? What the fuck? Okay, do not lock on to the... Yes, lock on to the enemy, please. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Activate Blizzard 2. And then I will switch over to this. As you can tell, I am totally skilled. But we'll get better. We'll get better with this job. Okay, never mind. I guess I didn't get to attack. Well, this is fun. Well, I'm having so much fun with this job. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shoot. You can tell I'm struggling. It has been a quick minute. Alright. Oh. Alright. I swear I know what I'm doing, chat. Alright. Let me just do this. Alright. Let me just throw out another attack here. Alrighty. Nice. Actually, let me see. What loot do I have here? Discipline. I will need that. I will definitely activate... Nope. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, so I have little to no magic. That's cool. I might have burned my magic on accident there. No, hold on. Oh, I see what happened. I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to use Blizzard to be able to recover most of my magic here. Wait, did I get my attack cut off? Hold on. Did I not realize? Alright, hold on. Alright. Nice, I leveled up. Cool. Sweet. Alrighty. I'm sorry if I'm being really silent. It is taking me a minute or two to kind of regain my knowledge of this game. Oh, geez. Alright. Hold on. Action not yet learned. Alright, it is time to activate abilities. There we go. This is where it's time to activate multiple spells at once. There we go. There we go. I did it. I don't want to be rude, but that man went down fast. Alright, we obtained a war wave right. Ugh. Ugh. I had a little cough coming on me. I was trying to stop. Alrighty. Deeper we go. I think a lot of you guys are beginners. I mean, am I out of MP? Jesus Christ. You weren't kidding that you, like, burn out so quickly. Well, it looks like our first limit break is available. Oh. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, we'll perform this. And then we'll be able to deal a crowd ton more damage. Nice. Alright, that should do. I'll activate Lucid Dreaming. Alrighty, and now we get introduced to the boss. Pish, you sully our spawning grounds. Oh, that was fast. He was quick to the punch. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Wait, what the? Wait, whoa, 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 hold on. I almost got abandoned by my team. What the hoo-ha? I get probably a lot of these sprouts have already engaged in this content, most likely. Let's see here. Oh my god, they are burning through this. Oh my god, this man's going down fast. Oh. I guess I leveled up again. I will say thank you for playing. Alrighty. Nice. And I'm pretty sure I got all the stuff that the other players didn't want. Alright, Thunder 2. Nope, I don't want the items. Don't give me the items, I'm sorry. You could also do player accommodations, so there we go. I think we will now return back and complete the quest. We only had to wait like 7 minutes. That wasn't too crappy. I was fearing the worst. Bar in mind, I was fearing the very worst. Hold on, it'll be fun if I just help him out. There we go. Aw, I was interrupted. I was trying to be a good person and help. Dag rabbit. Oh. What? Where is it? Oh, I have to go all the way back down to the drowning I legit have to go all the way back. Hold on. Can I potentially... Let me see something here. Can I open up my map here? Hold on. Hold on. I think I can go this way and go right over to... no, that's Upper Nicosia. Hold on. We could just go this way. Hold on. I want to spend as little gil as I can. Let's see here. I could just go this way. We'll go the long way around. While everyone's riding on fancy gear, I have to take it the long way around. I have to go the old-fashioned way, because ye ain't rich yet to be able to easily warp around. We have to do things the old-fashioned way here. Nothing but just smooth sailing and constantly grabbing items. Or not grabbing items. Constantly having to sell things just to afford a ferry. Ferry skipper. Hello there. Yep, Linza Lomencia. For 40 gil. That's pretty cheap versus teleporting there. And it's raining. Cool. What I could do is... Let me go over to this. I'm going to attune to this. Oh, hold on. I will attune to this for simplicity's sake. As bam. I guess I'll have to go to the upper docks. Hold on. Okay, I'm being dumb. I'm literally bonking into every possible wall trying to find my way around. Wait, you can't go that way? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let me go this way. I think this should take me upstairs. Yes? Upstairs I go? Come on. Oh my god, these are a bunch of stairs. I've never been around this pathway before. I've never been around these parts before. Oh, there it is. Jump. Alrighty. So then all we gotta do is go right from... Alright. I gotta check out the event here. Which I think I remembered saying the event is Make It Rain. But I will activate this Aetherite shard right here. Always when you get a chance in a new major city, always attune to all the Aethernet shards. Always attune to all of them. Always attune to them, because they are always worth your while to do. Alrighty, and we will pop right back over to our friend here to indicate that we have completed the mission. Hello there, good sir. Ooh, some adventurers. Ah, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid the ship has already sailed. Friend. Hello there, mysterious. I might be the adventurer who accepts the job of investigating the Sultana. Yes, indeed. Would it seem as the ship has not only sailed, but returned to harbor, none the worse for the voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chances will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have obtained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism that earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Erosia. We mean to write a legend in which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only a star for you to reach, and you will reach higher. Propose can sustain you through the times of hardships. Keep an eye on the prize, and all obstacles will overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor as for spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. Back then, are ya? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I wager. Blobbity blah blah blah, blobbity blah blah blah. Fishbacks. Aye, they were thinking. They only crack a pirate's skull at 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Let's see. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so don't suppose they'll be carrying whatever mischief they were planning. Unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the front and on Sultana, of course. Anyways, all's well that ends well. Oh, behalf of Olympia, thank you for shedding some light on the mystery. You lived up to your reputation. I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I beg you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It appears that an aid request from our sister Gilda and Gradoss, I see. For them, they ask for help like this. Ye can be best the task won't be not skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with that fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Completed quest. Party Finder unlocked. Alrighty. But I think this is a really good stopping point. I think we have accomplished a lot and taken on a lot of quests. And we gained a lot of levels while we were at it. Hopefully, when I'm done doing some grinding, I will totally be at a pretty high level. So hopefully we'll be able to blast through the story a lot faster from here on out. Definitely the beginning of ARR definitely takes some time. But it definitely pays off. I will say it really does pay off. But anyways, let me switch over screens real quick. Like I always say, no matter if you spowed up here once, or stopped on by, or dropped a single message, I appreciate any and all support. Thank you so much for coming down, and I will see you possibly next week for more Final Fantasy VII. Oh, whoops, I fucked up. No, I did not mean to say that. I meant to say for more Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you and have a wonderful evening or midnight or morning or whatever your time zone is. Toodles.